Yeah, it's stupid. They should.
It's not stupid.
They should leave it from 3 and 4.
You're just too dumb to figure it out.
No, it's not figuring out. It's just literally an easier convenience for making not the way it works.
Wrong.
I just think it's stupid. It'd be easier if it's just 3 and 4.
Wrong.
Shut up, Chris. Heard y'all were talking shit. Give me this.
I don't remember that explicitly.
I bet you don't. You drunk little shits. Speaking of which,
Hey, Jory did that.
there you go. Do you have a can opener? Thanks.
I was prepared.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of 5 podcast featuring myself.
And myself.
And by myself, I mean me, G. And by himself, he means Chris G.
We're on the floor now.
I mean, not that it's been a minute, but we've had a couple of guest hosts here and there.
Yeah, just figuring out.
Hope you guys enjoyed Jory. I still haven't listened to it, so I'm excited to hear how much shit you guys talked.
I still haven't listened to Dakota, so that's all right.
Well, me and Dakota were very civil about you, so I don't know. Hopefully, you and Jory were, and it wasn't just you and Jory.
We got a little surprise guest on the last podcast. Definitely check it out.
This place was a mess the next day, you guys.
We got pretty trashed.
There was so much twisted tea. I was like, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, we did a live tea tasting, or I guess live as in recorded tea tasting. But yeah, we drank them pretty live.
Yeah, he did. Jesus Christ. I was in here and I was just like...
Pretty good.
Do you ever see Daddy Daycare with the Eddie Murphy movie?
Yes.
You remember that part when he's like, I missed?
Oh, yeah, and then he walks in the bathroom.
Yeah,
and he's
that was my face walking in here.
It's like, yeah, that's pretty great. It's pretty good.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't listened to it. I'll definitely give it a listen when I can find an hour of my day, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We might even have some bonus content coming out.
Yeah, and I think, didn't you guys record 2 episodes?
We did record 2 episodes.
So we have something in the backlog for y'all.
Yeah. But I don't know when/if that one's coming out. I did preface that episode. I was like, I don't know when this episode's coming out. And then Jory said something. I'm like, okay, I'm dead when this episode comes out. So we'll see.
So yeah, it might be our last episode.
Because I'll be dead.
Or the lost tapes.
Good thing we have Jory and Dakota to do it.
Yeah, we need to get Dakota back in here.
We don't even need us.
Should we do it where we switch hosts, so then I'm with Jory and you're with Dakota? That would actually be pretty fun.
We should just have Jory and Dakota do it.
No, yeah, so we do like...
But like, no, we do like a 4-way podcast with Jory and Dakota on it so they can get to know each other. And
so here's what we should do. Okay. I'll do it with Jory, you do it with Dakota, then it's Jory and Dakota, and then it's all 4 of us.
I think I like that, but it's in the wrong order.
What's the order?
All 4 of us, and then Jory and Dakota. Then I go Dakota and you go Jory.
I think I want to see like what it's like if it's just them 2 and then it's all of us.
Well, they have to meet each other. They literally haven't met each other.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, we should totally do that. Just not even them meeting each other. We're just here in the background. You're like, good luck, you guys. Figure this shit out. And just see what beautifulness comes out of it.
All right, I'm down. Let's do it.
So down. All right, moving on to round number 1.
Moving on.
Round 1.
Dude. I saw that happening.
First subject. You got to catch up, bro. Your beer's almost gone.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, this is a good first subject. The subject is book bans. Book bans.
Book bans. All right.
Let me just move that. This is the right
You're
one.
fucking doing a great job today, bro.
Cool. All right, here we go.
You took 1 episode off.
Fire. Damn it. All right. Book bans. Book bans. What does that mean, Chris?
Books getting banned is my assumption. It's yellow. This is yours.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember.
I mean, is my Kempf? What is my Kempf?
I have a funny meme to share with you later.
Is that still around? It's like cool.
I'm pretty sure that in the United States you can still buy Mein Kampf.
I wonder if you can buy that fucking book at the places that they like banned all these books from.
That would be a good question. But I guess like the main relevance to book bans right now has to more, in my opinion, to do with like schools banning books that have like explicit materials.
Yeah.
Which, ironically enough, there's a super awesome state that you guys are probably aware of that is kind of leading the charge.
Nebraska!
It's not Nebraska. It starts with a F and ends in Florida. But
San Diego!
Closer, but still wrong.
No, not even further.
San Diego's closer than Nebraska.
I doubt that's the case.
But not geographically.
Wait. What? No.
San Diego's closer to being Florida than Nebraska is to being Florida, just not geographically.
I think geographically that's the only way it can be.
No, closer as in like climate.
Oh.
We're getting off track.
I mean, no, we're not because this is all.
I mean, Miami and San Diego could almost
I
be
really-
interchanged as cities.
I feel like if you have a fear of books that are out there, then you're probably on the wrong side of history.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Maybe not either.
So
but
they had this huge book overhaul for schools, and guess which book got banned due to this very loose curriculum?
was it AP Math?
The Bible. The Bible got placed on the banned book list in Florida because of the loose interpretation of the law. So they banned the Bible. Good for them, right? That's exactly what they wanted.
I don't know, man. And not to get political or anything. Here's my thing: is that I think
I mean, it's not political when it's just facts.
you're not. I mean, you're not wrong. But I mean, obviously, this is like a really sensitive topic when it comes to just like that idea. Like the idea of wokeism is it's been woke. Yeah, Chewbacca was right. Chewbacca lives matter. But the biggest thing about it is that I think it's one of those things where people don't understand that there's so many cultures in the U.S. that you just got to let those cultures like say like what their culture is, and that even goes with just not even just like race. It goes with even like sexual orientation and things like that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just hard because it's just like I don't know, like what are you afraid of?
Yeah. I suppose.
Granted, I do know a lot of books have like made me like maybe realize things and things like that. But also, if someone's reading a book. I don't know, especially about a fucking penguin. The penguin one pisses me off. It's so annoying.
Wait, what's the penguin one?
It's the one where two male penguins like it's based on a true story, I guess. Like two penguins like have like an egg and they actually take like raise this egg.
Oh
and shit
yeah,
like
the
that.
two male penguins because the mama penguin died.
Yeah.
And then because how penguins work, they take care of the eggs or whatever, and one of the penguins didn't have an egg, so he helped the other male take
I just
care of
don't
the
care
egg
why
that he was hatching.
I just don't understand why we care so much about what other people's lives are doing. And if it's like a minor,
It's because the book they banned.
oh, is that what it is? Yeah,
Yeah,
These two
100%.
penguins. This guy's like, you know what? I want to be gay and
just
raise
like-
a penguin.
Gay.
I want to raise a penguin with another male penguin. That's what I want to do.
It's just a human man
Yeah.
in a penguin costume.
Just-
I
yeah,
identify as a penguin.
Yeah, just helping another penguin fucking raise a baby penguin.
Yeah.
Is that what they think is going to happen? I don't know.
I don't know,
There's
man.
just, I think there's just a lot of insecurities of just kind of like what. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, not only that, but there's also like a lot of books that are just banned. What's the big one? The Scarlet Letter or the Red?
I mean,
something?
to be fair, I don't really read that much, and there are a lot of books that are banned that I have no idea that are banned.
Yeah.
because I actually like see them in bookstores and I read them.
But my biggest thing is like, if you don't want your kid to read it, then just have them not read it.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, in schools, I'm like, well, then just maybe make a request. I don't know. But you're literally trying to dictate the lives of different cultures and different thought processes in the land of the free and the land of about freedom of speech and shit, just to cater to your beliefs.
To be fair, the argument is that the other belief system is doing the exact same thing.
Explain.
So, as for an example, would be like group who likes blue is saying blue's the best color, but I don't want anybody to tell me blue isn't the best color. And then group red is like red's the best color. I don't want anyone telling me that red's the best color. And both these groups are telling each other exactly what they don't want to hear.
Yeah.
So one group saying like, hey, you're suppressing my rights is the exact same as the other group saying, hey, you're suppressing my rights, because they're both equally talking shit to each other about the correct way to live life.
You know what the irony is about all of this is?
So they're both equally as oppressive.
Is that everyone talks about sensibility. Both sides are being sensitive right now.
100%.
You just gotta, man.
That's why I like
I
the
can't-
analogy of the blue and red.
Yeah, it's fair. It's just fucking purple.
It doesn't isolate anybody
That's why it's called a gray area. It's all fucking colors.
because blue and red makes gray.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't have had a couple of whiskeys before this, but
You had a couple? I only had one.
yeah, bitch. You
Fucking
don't care.
bullshit. I got here early, actually.
Well, I've been here since like 1. So, anyways, I don't know. I think my biggest thing is that we care too much about what's happening. Like, I get it. Like I guess I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Because
I literally don't get it.
Because I think I realized when I growing up, I grew up completely different than my people past 23rd Street counterparts did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for me, it's just like we were all fine until they put this like this thing in front of us, and so it's like you're saying that the way I grew up is not the right way compared to what the way you grew up, and it's just like nah, dog. Like it's just we're just all here to try.
Yeah.
And figure some shit out. So, whether it be that, whether it be a radical idea of just like, hey, maybe fucking healthcare should be free, or hey, maybe abortion should be legal. Like, I understand that these are all different thought points and views, And I can't believe we're not at a point right now where we can just be like, no, I disagree with you, but it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm honestly like in the idea of like, you should have all like civil liberties that you want, and you should be free to make your own choices.
I agree.
And that's super based opinion. And like, it's very libertarian, but at the same time, I'm not even close to a libertarian.
And it's also hard to like really have like these things. But I have a lot of friends, who kind of are both aisles that we can have these conversations and be like, listen, I'm not saying this in
That's a lie. You don't have a lot of friends at all.
That's very true. It's just Chris.
You have like 4.
It's just Chris and Christopher and Christophs. But what I guess at the end of the day, it is one of those things where I can have these conversations with these people or just Chris and disagree with it. To be like, no, like it's okay if we disagree with this, but we just can't take action towards suppressing your thoughts to not be there. Right? Is that fair to say?
Sure.
Oh, that's a sure. No, that wasn't a yeah. I don't know.
You want me to give you one of these or what?
It's kind of weird because like
Hold on.
I'm not one to like kind of talk about like the whole like political aspect of things, but also everything's there. You go. Everything's kind of become political as it is, anyways.
Yeah, and that's weird that
Discussions need to happen, people.
everything is somehow politicized now. It's crazy.
Like Lizzo.
Like even
You guys want to hear a funny? This is kind of funny.
I'm staying out of this.
I heard
I'm not
this
going to touch
joke.
that with a 10-foot pole.
So obviously this whole Lizzo thing is happening, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The whole thing of like she's getting accused of a lot of things, which I'm not getting into it. But some person on Reddit. This is why I love Reddit. The person on Reddit was like, "Listen,
I don't want to talk about this. I just want to say that.
okay, but if you laugh, it means this is funny."
Okay.
Some person on Reddit was like, "Listen, I don't know what's actually happening with this, and I'm not going to make conclusions because it's not over until she sings." Subject number 2.
Moving on.
Round 2.
Wait, let's go. There it is.
Oh, that hurts.
It does.
Anyway, Chris, what's the second subject?
I already forgot. We were fucking around. Oh, it's camping. We should go camping. We've never been camping before.
I feel like we would get a divorce if we went camping.
Oh, dude, no, because you
Actually, that's not true.
You try to do all the man stuff, and I just show you how to do it. You're like,
No.
I know how to start a fire, and I'm like, let me show you, baby.
Nah, bro, I made a fucking fire.
And I fix your fire. the
Okay,
entire
I'll do all the
night.
man stuff and you do all the cooking.
I mean, deal.
I
Still
mean,
man stuff.
that was weird.
Dude, something just fell off the door.
Camping, yes. I haven't gone camping since last year, actually. Actually, that didn't count. Oh, wait, what are we considering camping?
I don't know. What do you consider camping? I guess we should lay the ground rules for this. I don't know whose topic this was.
Oh, fuck, that was a terrible burp. Camping to me
You
is...
just want to start over because you just vomited in the
No,
microphone.
it's fine. We're just going to keep on going because I don't
Okay.
know how long we can talk about camping. Camping for me is tent.
Yeah, tent, sleeping bag, fire, snacks. No RV bullshit.
No trailer.
No, and like, I guess like certain camping
Oh,
grounds.
I guess I'm poor.
Yeah.
I can't own a fucking...
Yeah, certain camping grounds, I'll give them like the a latrine kind of like the built-in bathrooms for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, I'll take that, though.
I'll give them that. That's fair. I mean,
can't-
for
I
us
mean-
dudes, it's pretty easy to piss in nature. So
Again, if you don't recall the episode with me and Dakota, me and Dakota can't shit in the woods when we go camping. And I talked to Chris about this, and Chris can't do that either.
I can shit in the woods.
We were holding our poop until we're done
I literally
camping.
have like a mini shovel where I go dig a hole and shit in the woods.
I can't do it, man. Anyways, we've already discussed that.
Yeah.
in a
Anyway, yeah, I
previous
didn't
episode.
talk about it. But anyway, ladies, if you ever go camping, they actually make this cool microfiber towel to like clean yourself to help you pee in the woods. It's actually super cool. You should look into it. It's actually a really awesome product.
Chris also disclosed only knows this because he lives with a bunch of women.
That's also very true. But none of them like camping.
That's
so
fair.
there's that.
I haven't been camping, and this is what scares me. I haven't been camping in about like tent wise, probably about 3 years. Pandemic days.
Yeah, I haven't been camping
And
probably.
my back has gotten so much worse since then.
Oh man, I'll hook you up. I got a sleeping mat. Like you got to like camp properly still.
Yeah.
Like even though you have a tent, you still have to roll out your sleeping mat
Oh, we got a sleeping, fucking.
and then your sleeping bag. You have to have a mat and a bag.
We don't got a bag. We got a fucking blow up, and that thing that's the problem.
Yeah, blow-ups are iffy.
Give me some memory foam. I think I'll be good.
Yeah, I have a memory foam sleeping mat. Definitely use.
There you
It's
go.
great. It's great. But yeah, we should go camping.
I'm down.
You know
for
what
that.
we should do? Just me and you go camping.
That sounds awful.
Oh my god, that sounds so
Get
awful.
some GoPros and some battery chargers
Yeah. There's this cool thing that I actually want to buy.
and
It's
some
like
mushrooms
it's like a battery thing that lasts like
Acid.
1,000 hours. It's gonna be great.
and some DMT
Okay, now you're getting a little
and
extra.
some meth and some Coca-Cola for sure. And some water,
for the whiskey that we're drinking.
Yeah, some whiskey. So we're taking all the drugs and see what happens, and then go from there. Did you hear about the fucking family from Colorado who wanted to go off the grid, and they found their bodies like a year later?
No shit.
Or it was. I don't know what the time frame was, but they
went off the grid.
They went off the grid, like,
and then they died.
Family of 4, and they found all 4 of them dead.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go with like people who like think they know how to camp. Don't get me wrong. I don't say I know how to camp. I wouldn't say I'm an advanced camper.
You're a novice.
I'm just above novice.
He knows how to start a fire with materials that you bought at the store to make a fire.
No, I know how to start a fire out of just fucking wilderness, bro.
Really?
100%.
Okay, so
well, you still have to bring like your fire starter.
No, I'm saying yeah, but I'm saying like
not a lighter, but like
some flint.
Yeah, some flint.
Okay,
that's the only thing.
So you just bring some flint with.
But you. I still did the fucking stick and wood thing. I can do that.
So straight friction shit, dude.
Yeah, I have done that before.
Damn, dog, that's amazing.
Yeah, I spent a week at YMCA and they taught us survival skills when I was in like 6th grade.
That's when he became a man.
No, I became a man the first time I saw. Never mind.
Whose boobies? Whose boobies was it? Jamie Lee Curtis's.
Yeah, what movie? No, it was a movie.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was Titanic for all of us. Fuck everyone else. It was Titanic. It was Titanic. It was Rose's boobies that made us a man.
I remember what I was going to tell you earlier.
Okay, pin on that. Yeah, write it down.
Boop,
just write it down real quick.
Write it down.
Your favorite camping story, and then we'll go to your worst camping story.
I need to stop doing that in the microphone.
My favorite camping story.
I was like, if you have one, go for it.
So my favorite camping story is my family camps really differently because we never grew up camping. It was just something we just kind of picked up, but we weren't doing it properly. Like my mom brings the entire kitchen to like make like amazing food. But we took our family with us. We took our mountain bikes and we were over by Carter Lake. They have like reservation spots, and I consider this camping because we didn't take an RV. It was just us like literally sleeping on the floor. But we took our bikes with us, and they have like a bunch of like heavy hills. My cousin thought he was a badass, and he just like went down this hill and tried to like go off like up one, but he like actually like ended up going too fast and like flew over, dude, and just like ate shit and cut his hand open, and he started crying, and it was the best. It was the best time ever.
Yeah,
because I told him like, "Hey, you're going too fast," and he's like, "Dude," and he that was my favorite.
Actually, now I think about it, I haven't been camping in probably over. Like, because I thought I went camping, but like, I was with my brother, and it wasn't really camping. It was like an overnight. No, it was kind of just an overnight because like we went on a road trip, right?
Oh yeah.
And we camped, but we literally started a fire with pre-made wood because we didn't want to spend money on a hotel, so we camped instead because it was like $20, which was super fun. But now I'm thinking about it, it's like, does that count as camping? Like we literally ate MREs that he stole from the army. I mean, acquired from the army. And then we made a campfire out of like a log. You literally go, psh, and then we spent on like 2 nights.
I guess, it is camping.
Not two back-to-back nights.
I think it's a matter of how much minimal things you have to just live.
Yeah, but I guess like now I'm thinking about it, like I haven't been like camping, like go out for multiple days with a group of friends, like in my adult life ever.
Yeah.
Because now I'm thinking about it, like
ever.
No, I started thinking about it. So I was like, oh yeah, I've been camping, but it's only been on road trips where we didn't want to pay for hotels, so it was like we spent the night.
You've never spent more than like 2 nights like outside in the wilderness.
Well, I have, not in my adult life though.
Oh yeah, so you've been camping.
But that's what I'm saying. I have, but not in my adult life.
Oh, okay, well then you can't say like ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like my best camping stories are like not camping kind of.
No, I mean mine were when I was a kid. So
yeah. Okay, so I guess if we're going for that, so one of my favorite camping memories came from I don't remember if it's 2016 or 2012.
Okay,
it's one of those times because they blend together. Maybe it was a little later than that, but 2016 or 2012 to 14.
Weren't you like 5?
I was 22, 23.
Well, how was it? Okay. Okay,
anyway,
fair enough. Yeah, right,
but this wasn't the camping like where I went. It's because we didn't want to spend money in a hotel.
Okay.
But anyway, so
but you just sleep in a tent?
Yeah,
that's camping. That's
okay, fine. I guess. All right. If you want to,
that's all I'm gonna say, man. That's shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Anyway, so like, me and my brother started a fire, and we're just chilling, drinking, and then we're just like, oh shit, the sun hasn't gone down yet. Is it like 7:00? We look at our phones. It's almost 12:30.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was great. We had to wake up at 6. We're just like, oh shit. It's because we were so far north in Montana.
Oh,
that
yeah,
the
that
sun
sun
just
does go-
didn't go down.
my favorite.
And we're just like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, here's my thing: is I've had a lot of camping trips where it's just like Labor Day weekend at Horsetooth, where we're staying there for at least one night, kind of thing. I still call that camping.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't know your definition.
If it's fucking miserable, if you can hear like a fucking bear walking 2 miles away, kind of shit, yeah, that's fucking camping.
miserable. I've never been miserable camping.
Sleeping, yes, it's fucking miserable.
Yeah. I did have, so the worst time that I've had camping was we did a 2-day hike in the Continental Divide. So it was me, my brother, and my nephew, and we hiked for an entire day, then ended up camping out and then hiking the next day. But the first day we had to hike through like a mile and a half of waist deep snow.
Nice.
Yeah. So then
Winter camp so bad.
it wasn't winter, it was middle of July.
Oh yeah, so winter camp, yeah.
Yeah, it was just on the other side of the mountain, so all the snow fell towards this one
Yeah.
spot. And we're just like, fuck, we can't go around, whatever, let's hike through it. My fucking nephew doesn't have shit in his pack, he's just walking on top of it. Me and my brother are just like, so anyway, we camped, had a good night, woke up the next morning, I literally couldn't move my legs.
It's amazing.
And I'm just like, fuck, dude. And we had to hike another like 20 miles, and I literally couldn't fucking walk.
Yeah, you got to eat more fucking bananas or some shit, man.
Dude, it was awful.
That's
Like,
your worst.
that was the worst time. Like the whole camping experience was fine. It was the next day hiking out that was fucking awful.
Is that a traumatic fucking relapse or memory come up for this one? I know we're past
Here,
time, but
let me just hit the button real quick.
okay, Pat. Oh,
I can't go.
no.
Nope. I said real quick. I said real quick.
So this one
all you
was I don't know why this was a great idea, but I just broke up with my girlfriend from high school. No, sorry, I need this. I need this.
You're too loud with that.
I broke up with my girl from high school, and
Here,
for some
play
reason,
this.
I can be louder with this for sure, dude. It's fucking it's burning this. Broke up with my girlfriend from
Play
high
with the
school.
lid, dude. I don't know, man.
And for some reason, like it was like we were trying to become friends, but it was like too like into it to
So
like be friends.
after you broke up, you tried to become friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so for some reason,
Terrible
we
idea,
decided.
never do that,
No,
kids.
here's the worst part. We decided to go on a camping trip together.
After you broke up?
Yes, I don't. Young 21G was just he was.
Sorry, I almost threw up in my mouth. That's absolutely disgusting.
He was very just trying to save the relationship that was not going to be savable at this point. It
Oh,
really
you were
was.
trying to get back together.
I don't know if it was.
Never, ever, ever
It was one of those things where
getting back together.
I was like, hey, let's just hang out. Like, we're obviously still pretty good friends or whatever. This and that. And so we ended up going to this place right by St. Mary's Glacier.
Okay.
I took my Honda Tiburon up there.
You're fucking Tibby.
Yeah, but I took my Tiburon, and
Gross.
it was all rocks. And it was like, I can't go any further because last time we went further than this road, we broke the oil cap on a Grand Cherokee. So I was like, there's no way I can go past this. We found a camping spot like right underneath us, like right to the left of us, like where we parked my car. Started sitting up there. There's like wind chimes, so we're like, obviously people camp here. And so like started sitting up. It was super awkward because I'm just kind of like, man, like I still have feelings for you, obviously, but I think I was slowly realizing that she did not anymore for me.
Yeah, she just like straight cut it off.
Yeah, like it's like we're here for friends, and I'm just kind of like, man, but like I still like miss you, like I still love you. This thing's just like shit, right? Wait, don't give me the. That's the bad advice.
That's why I touched the
And
board,
then-
not him.
And then it started raining really bad, so we started like going in the tent, and then we started making a fire, and she cut her hand. Like she cut her hand really bad, so we had to pack up our camping gear, put it in my Tiburon. I literally reversed down this fucking mountain because I couldn't do a U-turn on my fucking Tiburon. Take her to an emergency hospital, and then end up going home. So we spent one night out there, and this was when I was like, all right, this is definitely done. And
How
it made
the
me
fuck she cut her hand?
I don't remember. I just remember she cut her hand really bad. I was like, hey, like we can either just leave it here. Like I'm like, we should go see someone. Ended up in an emergency clinic for like 5 hours, like in Golden. And it was the worst. I was like, I don't know whether this was a good idea.
See, that's why I said above novice.
There was so many fucking things that I did like after that relationship that I just realized that I'm just like, why did I try to save that? It was never gonna work.
Hey.
We went to Los Lonely Boys and fucking at the Stampede, and it was just like awkward as shit. I was like,
Wait, after you broke up?
yeah,
Dude, what the?
oh, did you?
All right, now we're done.
Okay, you can.
Nope, we're done. We're
Okay.
done. We're done.
First and foremost,
Moving on.
can yell at-
G is disappointing me now.
no, you can yell at Young G because Young G's a fucking idiot. At least I know now that I'm not gonna do that shit.
But you still did it.
Yeah, Young G did it.
Moving on.
Dumbass.
Young G is you, bro.
No, this
Moving on.
This
Moving
is
on.
30-year-old
We're
G.
done. Moving on.
He's wise as shit.
Moving on.
Round 3.
We'll leave that for later. All right.
Anyway, G, what is round number 3?
Oh, fucking finally. The round number 3 is the best beer apostrophe S.
I don't know what the apostrophe for.
It's the best beer you've made,
Apostrophe
I guess.
is for?
Which I never made beers.
I've made a few.
Or the beers is something else.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote this is
Best beer.
Terrible grammar.
I guess this depends on how old I am at the time. So, like, if you ask, like, 21-year-old me, then I'm rocking, like, the most obscure...
Keystone.
Definitely not. I'd never drank Keystone.
Good for you. Neither
Yeah, well, I mean, I have drank Keystone, but not, like, in my youth.
Not by choice.
Yeah.
Just there.
But if you ask, like, 21 to 26-year-old me, I'm drinking the most obscure microbrews ever.
The best beer is Bud Light.
Yeah, pounding sours, like, all kinds of shit, dude. And now it's like, hey, I like IPAs still. I can't drink sours. They give me heartburn. I really like Mexican lagers because they're just so neutral.
Yeah.
And I'd rather drink an import than a domestic.
I kind of feel like the beer industry kind of ruined
The beer industry.
Yes, they definitely saw blood on itself, but also
Yeah.
it also ruined enjoying other beers because they were trying to make everything so new and so fresh for so long that I just got so exhausted. Like I can't really drink IPAs anymore.
I can't drink, so I really only enjoy West Coast IPAs.
Yeah, because it's like the OG IPA.
Yeah, I don't enjoy like East Coast or hazy IPAs because they all just taste relatively the same to me now.
And it's kind of sweaty.
Sweaty. Okay. I'll think about that next time I'm drinking it, and I'll agree or disagree.
Like it smells like sweat.
I'll take that in
It
consideration.
doesn't taste like sweat, but it's just like, oh, the smell. Well, this kind of feels like sweat.
Okay, I'll take that in consideration. I haven't thought about it, but now I will.
I guess the first beer that I really liked, which isn't saying much, was Land Shark.
Okay,
Like, oh,
that's
I
a
fuck
solid
with Land
lager.
Shark. And now that I drink, I'm like,
Land
this
Shark is still a solid lager.
it's a little too malty for my taste and for my liking.
Okay.
And then obviously any Mexican beer, I'm just kind of at default just go cool with that.
Weird.
I'm Mexican, of course. It's not weird. It's fucking expected.
You know, Mexican beers are just German beers.
Yeah, but made better because it's made
Just
by
saying.
Mexicans.
I mean, they're made by Germans in Mexico.
I mean,
but-
try a fucking. I bet you if a Mexican made German food, it'd be better than a German. Let's test it out.
hard doubt.
Let's test it out, Falk.
Hard doubt.
But yeah, I really like that. Best beers, honestly. I think the most consistent one that I've actually drank is 90 Shilling.
Yeah, I was like 90 Shilling is definitely a go-to. Like if I'm not feeling like heavy IPA or lager, 90 Shilling's a nice malty light kind of beer to go
Which
to.
is weird because do you remember the time when it was just like weird to enjoy just like a good flagship beer?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you're getting a fat tire? What the fuck is wrong with you?
And it's like, yo, bro, like what the fuck? Yeah, there was like a whole
Yeah, I'd rather
era
have
of
a
that
fat
shit.
tire than fucking 1554. Thank you.
Yeah, or fucking triple IPA.
Oh, Tripel.
It doesn't matter which one it is.
Well, Tripel is like the coriander one.
If it's triple IPAs,
Oh, yeah.
like yeah, sure. You're fucking cool. Yeah, you like fucking trees. Cool. I get it. It's fine.
I mean, I do like trees, but most double IPAs and triple IPAs aren't as tree-y as regular IPAs.
They're super bitter though. I don't know.
No, well, the problem with that...
Get into it, Chris. Get into it.
They have to so it's a double IPA because it's a heavier alcohol percentage, so they double the malts, which end up making a higher percentage beer, but ends up making it a sweeter beer because the malts create the sugars that the yeast eat, and then that makes a beer sweeter. Like if you're looking at like an imperial stout, they're super sweet because they're fucking loaded with malt.
Did you know that just alcohol is just poops?
Yeast farts.
Just yeah.
Yeast fart.
Oh, yeast farts.
Yeast farts.
Also, if you ever get bored, just look up keg farts and just see what happens.
Oh God, there's a whole like genre now.
Yeah, no,
it's
just-
not just a video anymore.
Kirk and
It's
Sally,
just a genre. Yeah, don't do it. Kirk and
Also,
Sally.
hold on. Before we keep on going, are we done with time? Are we still going?
We have 2.5
We got 2.5
left.
minutes just to make sure Kirk and Sally are listening. Hey, Kirk and Sally, but more so Sally. Happy birthday. It was Sally's birthday on Sunday,
Okay,
and so I just want to give you a quick shout out. Happy birthday, Sally. You older as fuck now. It's great.
older, not old, just older.
But you're doper as shit, so that's even better. It's awesome. I love you, girl.
Oh shit!
I will. Yeah. So I think now like that I'm older. My favorite beer is definitely 90 Shilling.
Yeah,
it's
see, I
just-
still wouldn't say that's my favorite beer. That's my favorite safe beer.
Yeah, but
If I go to a bar, I'm like, ew, 90 Shilling. I'll come back to that. Nah, 90 Shilling.
Yeah, usually I'm just like, no, I don't even want to look.
Yeah,
Give me.
I still experiment.
Or I guess we can even go further into that and talk about style of beer. Like what's like my go-to is always ambers. Like if I can find a good amber.
Oh yeah, I skip ambers like 90%.
Was it 90 shilling an amber?
Yeah, 90 shilling is an amber.
I'll take that.
So I skip ambers unless it's a 90 shilling or a Fat Tire.
Or Alaska. Oh, not Fat Tire anymore. Fat Tire's now.
Fat Tire is still fine. It's not good.
The new one's a Pilsner, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Or is it? It's not an amber anymore.
I have not had Fat Tire in a minute. Then I have no idea what Fat Tire.
The ingredients. It's not the same.
I have no idea. Then I didn't know they completely restylized Fat Tire.
Yeah, dude. They like rebranded it, remixed it.
I had no idea.
It's really sad. I miss
because the last time I had Fat Tire, it was just Fat Tire, and that was like 3-ish years ago.
Yeah. No, it's a whole different thing now.
Well, fuck me, silly. I guess
Alaskan Amber is a good go-to for whiz.
Yeah, I don't like Alaskan. I don't mind that. General.
Kona, I like Kona's Big Wave. I think it's a golden ale.
Yeah, it's a lager.
I think my thing is like I can't really like I'll drink an IPA if it's there and I'll enjoy it, but it's not like one that I'm like, oh, it's like a hot day. Like let me have an IPA.
See, I'm different. I'm just like, ooh, dude, it's fucking toasty today. Let me just drink this West Coast and crisp up real quick. Because I guess I'm different because I've been drinking IPAs pretty much since I turned 21. So like my taste buds are very, very adjusted.
What was your first IPA?
Oh, Ranger IPA. Still my hands down favorite IPA until they fucked it up.
They stopped making it?
Yeah, they stopped making it. In fact, if you check out, I forgot what podcast it was, but it was with Clark. I don't know if it's the last one or the one that hasn't came out yet, but that's how we became friends. Is because he loved Ranger IPA, I loved Ranger IPA. We got the special anniversary keg at where we worked, and we literally sat there and drank Ranger IPA because no one was buying it because it was not the new one, the juicy one.
It wasn't a fucking milkshake IPA or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is.
That was the fucking word. That was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, that was definitely. So we literally just drank the whole keg, just us two, over months.
Haze Craze was dope. I didn't mind the Haze Craze.
There are certain hazies that I'm still super down with, but nah. Man.
Sour Craze was pretty decent because it was like, oh, this is more science than it is anything else.
Yeah,
The Spawn phase was pretty good too. And then they start getting to like lactose and milkshakes.
Yeah, the milkshake sours or whatever the fuck they are
and
now.
And milkshake IPAs, and then it just started getting so much deeper into what wasn't great about beer.
Yeah.
Like, drink a Brute. I'm like, no, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, Brutes were weird. They didn't taste good.
Or a Bock.
I mean, Bocks are fine. Don't you talk shit on Bock. Bock is a classic style. Bock is a classic style that had a resurgence, and it was fine.
Saisons are dope. I don't mind Saisons.
Saisons are just not sours.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't
like the bananas.
What's the word you can't use? You don't use in Belgium. It's Belgian. What the fuck is it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's some word that's like legal. You can't. Like champagne shit.
Oh yeah.
Lambic.
Oh, lambic.
Is it lambic? No,
I have no idea. I mean, a lambic is like a style of like fruited sour. Yeah. I think it's like,
but you can't call it that unless it's from Belgium. I think.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like isn't like a lambic like a very like specific like berry sour thing or something? It has to be like because the only lambics I've had are like cherry or another berry farm.
What the fuck? There's one like Belgian thing that you can't call it unless it's from Belgium. Well, anyways,
we'll
it doesn't
Google
matter. But you guys ever want to buy me beer? 90 shilling is the way to go. If not, any Mexican beer does for me.
I'll take whatever. I'm not picky still.
I'm not either, but
I'll drink it.
But if you're asking me what I want,
I'll drink it.
Go 90 shilling or Mexican beer.
I'll drink it.
Will you though?
I will.
What if it's I'm trying to think of like the grossest beer? A barrel aged, a Malort barrel aged IPA.
I'll drink it.
Oh, that's rough.
Not all of it, but I'll drink it.
You'll have a sip and be like, all right, moving on to the next subject. Let us know what you guys think about the beers and shit.
Well, shout out Tommy for one of the worst beers I've ever had.
What was that?
The Baby Bach.
Baby Bach?
Sorry, Tommy. I hate that fucking beer.
That's fine. Doesn't taste like a rib, though.
Tastes like a smoked Bach, and I hate it.
Next subject. Dick.
Round 4.
Subject number 4, Chris, is first car. But before we do that, we're going to take our first shot.
Are we just jumping into it? Jesus. Oh, my God.
Of our thing, so.
The first shot of our thing.
Oh, God, that's so thick.
That's so thick.
Oh, thick boy, for sure.
Damn it, Jory. Why are you making
so? Yeah, shout out to Jory, our special guest host. Why does that feel like I gave you more?
I don't know.
Well, there you go, bud. Your first car. Talk about it.
So, Before we actually start, so this was supposed to be round number 2 in the Lost episodes. And
Why is this in the hat then?
I put it back in the hat because it didn't actually happen.
I mean, it happened.
But it didn't.
Well, okay. So,
Anyway, cheers.
cheers, you guys. Oh, this is just. Listen, I love 477. It's my favorite distillery. But Peanut Barrel as a shot is pretty rough.
That was delicious. What are you talking about?
All the protein.
It's a little sticky boy, though. So, first car. So, yeah, G, what was your first car?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll talk about my first car.
Yeah, please do.
My first car was a 1993 Toyota Paseo that I bought. Wow. That I bought at the dealership my dad was working at for $800.
How much is that in today's money?
Probably like 13. I guess it quit. I mean, if it was a 1993 Toyota Paseo right now, it'd probably be like $150.
No, I mean like, but like the money you
So I
spent on
bought
that.
it. I bought it in 2006. So that's a 15-year-old car. No, 13-year-old car. A 13-year-old car. So a 13-year-old car right now is a 2010.
God damn.
Yeah. So
It would probably be like $3,000, dude.
So a 2010 car right now is probably $3,000. Yeah.
That's gross.
And my car wasn't even in bad shape at all. Like it was a solid like 93 Toyota Paseo.
No check engine light. on.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing. It was solid. It was a solid little stick shift. So I learned how to drive on stick shift.
The worst part of it was the fucking the tires were just a little bit worn. That's about it.
On yours?
No, on yours.
Actually,
that's how good your car was.
But that's what I'm saying. My dad's dealership was so good. They did an oil change and got new tires on it.
Where'd your dad work at?
Fuck, I don't remember. They changed the name like 4 times.
Yeah, but where is it? Like
next to Sheep Draw.
next to Sheep Draw. Oh yeah, I couldn't fucking tell you that.
But that dealership over there.
Yeah, that used a lot.
Advantage Auto Brokers.
You might be right.
I think
Actually,
that's what it was called. But yeah, that's where I got my first car.
gross.
Yeah, I didn't pick it. My dad literally bought it completely independent of me. I wanted to buy a Jetta,
Which you know what?
a
By the
Volkswagen
way,
Jetta, but that's fine.
I think parents have the right to do that. Like
if they're paying for it, then yeah.
yeah, fuck yeah. Like I think it's funny how like people are like, oh, I gotta get the car that I wanted. Fuck you, bro. Like you didn't work for the car you wanted.
Yeah.
Bars.
And even if you work for the car you wanted, you're
You
not
ain't gonna
getting
afford it, bitch.
you're not buying the car you want. Especially now, dude.
Unless you want like a 93 Honda Civic, then maybe you could.
Yeah, then maybe you could probably swing that.
because everyone.
But actually, it's probably in classic cars now. A 93 Honda Civic. So it's a classic car now. So it's probably more expensive.
I feel like Hondas were pretty reliable in the 90s. They're probably still out there, and it wouldn't be that expensive to find one.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a classic car now. So that's the difference.
Yeah,
like
it
once it
wouldn't-
hits 20 years, or is it
wouldn't-
25 years for a classic car? I don't remember.
I think
Whatever.
It's 20 years. No, I think it's 30.
I thought it was 20 or 25. Because my car is almost a classic car.
No, I mean to get the plates. You mean?
Yeah.
I think it's 25.
Yeah. Because my car is almost a classic car right now.
Yeah, my
It's
first car.
fucking stupid.
My first car was a. Was it? Yeah, it was a Suzuki Swift. Now Suzuki Swift is pretty much like a Geo Metro, and it was
You gross.
And it was my brother-in-law's car, and this is why I was super excited about it. My brother-in-law was like the coolest guy that I knew when I was younger. I think because I wasn't really around
you
much
didn't,
people.
Yeah, you didn't know adults.
I didn't really know people. I don't know why I went Mickey Mouse on that, but he's my brother-in-law. Here's a backstory about my brother-in-law. Super dope, super good guy, white as shit. But
I was going to ask which one, but that made sense.
white as shit, but Mexican as fuck. Like his mom is from
Hell
Michoacan.
yeah.
Like that
Hell
guy speaks
yeah.
better Spanish than I do. Like dude grew up in San Elizario, which is like a suburb or like a neighborhood of like El Paso. Dude like balled at basketball, was fucking good. Loved like hip hop. And so what he would have is in the back of his car would have like fucking like big subwoofer, so loud that your ears fucking hurt. Like ear damage for sure is a thing for him and me.
Yeah. Because of that car.
But the best part about a Suzuki Swift, it only looked cool because he actually had pop out tires that were like 12 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 12 inch like tires. It was a dope looking car. Like I'm not even gonna lie, it was
That's fair,
fucking
that's fair.
sick. I was like super excited that I got it, but then when I got it, they switched the tires to fucking like 14 inches, so it was like actually higher up and they weren't popping out, and it looked stupid. But when he had it, it was a dope ass car. He had like knobs like for like the audio, super like audio guy when it came to like a car shit. Super, yeah, it was a
sick.
fun one. Had to change the clutch out twice. The steering wheel was not straight. It was like this because he took it to I think the high school or college place to make it aligned.
And
they forgot to turn like the alignment like straight. So they aligned the car with the fucking things like this.
Hell yeah.
And so I would drive it. It looked like I'm always turning like left.
That's sick. Yeah, dude. So like my Paseo lasted me through all of high school into probably my 20s. And I took care of that car pretty well. The only reason that I got rid of it was I was driving it to Boulder because I went to Boulder all the time for some reason when I was like 20.
Hippie.
Yeah. When I was driving it to Boulder, apparently my my oil pan was leaking. So it leaked out all of my oil. So when I was driving it, my pistons got stuck because, you know, that's what oil's for, is to lube your pistons. It got stuck, and literally the head got lodged in place. One of the rods from it that like pushes it got ripped off and then jammed through the entire engine.
Yeah, so your fucking air froze or whatever they called it.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, man, I just got an oil change. Like, these fuckers didn't tighten my oil pan. No, it had nothing to do with that. It was because like it was just old and just like the bolts just fucking fell off.
It's wild to think that your car's going to last forever. Like my car is, oh man, if you guys see me walking around, it's because my car fucking went to shit. That's going to happen probably pretty soon.
Yeah. We're in the same boat though. Like we both need new cars that we can't afford.
Yeah, my fucking wife just got a new car. And I'm like, I needed it first. What the fuck?
But apparently not, because her car fucking broke,
dude. But no, so that was my first car. My second car, because that only lasted me like 2 years, because again the clutch went out like too much. I had to change the CV. Like, it was like one of those things like where my brother like ran into the ground, like, you know, he really loved that
and
car.
And then you
just
kept digging a hole.
Yeah, because I was just like,
he ran into the ground and you kept digging.
But my second car was his other car, and it was a fucking Dodge Stealth. It was a Dodge Stealth RT. Which is pretty much like a 3000 GT, like the Mitsubishi ones.
Yeah,
I love that car, but the suspension was ass on that, and it was like $400 for each like suspension like rod to like fix it.
Gross.
That's the first car I went 130 miles on, and I was I was like, nope, I'm scared. I can't do it. It was in high school.
Yeah, my second car is the car I still have. I bought that when I was 22, 23, and that car lasted me literally until 2020.
Yeah, that's
that
wild.
car crushed my entire rest of my 20s until 2020, and then I put in so much money to make that car run, and it's still being a piece of shit.
You know what's fucked up about the Dodge Stealth is that the reason why it failed wasn't my fault.
Really?
I wouldn't.
See, man,
I didn't change the oil. That's why. And
people
so it thinned out and
people always say like, you know, like Hondas and like Toyotas run forever. Like, my Dodge was a fucking workhorse.
No, Dodge fucking sucked, dude.
Dude. Well, your Dodge right now sucks.
Actually, no.
Old Dodge.
Actually, no. Old Faithful has been pretty faithful.
Yeah. So what year is your current Dodge?
2013. It's almost 10 years old.
See?
Actually, no, it is 10 years old. Yeah.
It is 10 years old right now.
I've had it for 8 years. That's right.
See, my Dodge is a 2007 or 2008. So it's like, fuck, let's go. And I got it in 2009 or something.
Then my third car was I went back and got a Geostorm.
Oh, you have, dude! I've literally had 2 cars, and you're on like 5 fucking cars.
Let's see if I can name my cars. I can name my cars.
All right. So well, that's time.
That is time.
But yeah, name your cars.
Sophomore year. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Actually, hold on. So sophomore year, I had my Suzuki Swift, and then that broke down. Then I had my Dodge Stealth, and then that broke down. And then at that point, I was sharing a car with my mom, so I had a Dodge Caravan that the transmission was all
sharing doesn't count.
Oh, it definitely counts because I use this shit like all the time. And and there was traumatic experiences that it fucking counts. So that was the one. And then I had a fucking Geostorm, and I ran that to the ground for sure. That was a fucking. I would drive down the highway and it would just shake. The entire car would just shake. It was great. And then after
pretty close to what happens now.
Oh yeah, no, not close enough though. Not close enough. It makes noises, but it doesn't shake. And then after that, I got a Chevy Cavalier that I bought at Herb's.
Dude, Herbie's was so predatory.
They fucked me so hard, dude.
Yeah, Herbie's was so predatory.
They fucked me so hard, but I also paid it off, so it actually helped my credit. Crashed that car. Not my fault, by the way. It was an old man who was 103 that was driving still. Ran into me.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, cool, like at least, you know, my payments to do. Nope, didn't have gap insurance, so I had to pay that off while I didn't have a car. Then after that, I had the Tiburon.
I remember the Tibby. That's when we started hanging out.
Yeah, the good old Tiburon was fucking awesome until the fucking radiator and everything just started breaking after that.
Yeah.
Traded that in for my Dodge Dart now, that's 7 cars. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Dude, I'm on fucking 2.
Yeah, man.
And I haven't had a car in 3 years, so I've had 2 cars from 16 until however old I was in 2020.
My goal is to buy a car that's at least...
Or 17. I
3 years, 3 years old. Has Apple Play. That's all I want. All-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Apple Play and all-wheel drive. That's all I want.
The next car I want to get, I have this thing where I'm not going to buy a car that is older than 5 years right now.
Mine's 2 or 3 at this point. Like, it has to be, honestly. Like, I don't know.
It's just the technology is, you're just fucking yourself if you buy an old car, because when you take it in and get fixed, everyone's like, what is this fucking archaic design?
Yeah. Like my dad's a mechanic. I'm sure he can't fix all the cars that are out there now. And it's not because, it's because he's old, but it's also because the technology's been moving so much faster.
Like, my mom just got a new car, and like the shit on that, I'm just like, her car's used too. It's like 2021 or something. And the shit on that, I'm just like, why is this here?
This is how you become old, people.
Dude,
you start driving this shit and you're like, wait, cruise control like actually looks at the car in front of you. Oh, also, like, you don't have to actually steer. It'll steer for you, but you have to keep your hands on there. I don't trust that shit.
Dude, well, it's like park assist too.
Yes,
and like it shows like where the lines are on the ground, and it kind of like drives it in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
And you don't trust it because you're old as fuck.
Yeah. My mom's like, fuck yeah, park assist, let's go.
Yeah, I'm all about it for sure. Yeah. Like Heather loves her new car. And I'm proud of her. She deserves to get a new car for sure. But god damn it was supposed to be me first.
We'll get there, buddy.
Oh, I can't afford it. Yeah.
We'll just get a company car and we'll share.
Can we please? Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll share.
Can we just get 2 company cars and just share?
Yes.
Isn't that how that works?
We'll get a fleet. We'll get fleet plates.
I definitely use my shit for work. So in theory.
Well, in theory, we've been talking about this too long.
If you're a car salesman that can actually give us a deal, not fuck us over because we're broke as shit, let us know in the comment section, or just DM us. It'd be nice. I need a new car, you guys. My Dodge Dart is not.
I need a car. I don't care if it's a fucking '93 Toyota Paseo. I'll take that right now.
You probably would actually.
I would take that if it runs. Fucking let's go.
Final round, you guys. Final round.
Moving on. Fail.
Final round.
All right, Chris, this is the final round.
All right, G.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We do appreciate it.
Me?
Hopefully we see you again soon.
You were not on the last. Thank you for joining me today.
Is that what it was?
On my podcast.
I thought we were just getting replaced by Dakota and Jory.
Yeah, we are getting replaced.
I'm just getting you ready to be special host.
All right.
Anyways, what's the last subject?
The last subject is deserts.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. It's yellow. It's yours. Deserts. You talking about like the Sahara or?
Do you mean desserts?
No, it says deserts. Look. Punched a beer. It's deserts. DESERTS. Deserts.
That's it. Desserts. Well, I guess we'll talk about both.
All right, let's fucking go.
So desserts or deserts.
Deserts.
What deserts have you been to?
Technically, I have been to
Death Valley. Is that a desert?
Yeah, Death Valley. Like, I went to visit Joshua Tree National Park. That's a desert. Technically.
Fuck you too, by the way.
Because they have the album. Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You legitimately caught me off guard. I was like, what? What the fuck does U2 have to do with Joshua Tree? Oh,
that was amazing.
Was this actually supposed to be deserts or desserts?
That's the desserts, I think. I believe.
Oh, okay.
But, might as well just talk
I don't
about
like desserts at all. I guess that's probably why you wrote it.
Okay, so that's why I wrote desserts because I'm just like, I know you don't like this, but fuck it, we'll just talk about it because we're running out of shit to talk about. By the way, comment on the video to let us know what
give us some topics. Give us, now that we have 61 subscribers.
So many fucking topics when you talk about that we don't even know.
Hold on, let's just check how many.
So desserts or deserts.
62. Yeah. We have 62 subscribers now.
What?
And all 62 of you need to leave at least one comment on what topic it is.
Bitch, we're trying to get paid, okay?
Yeah. Anyway,
or the whole 909 that listened to our DVD extras randomly the other day.
Yeah, that's also if you haven't checked out episode 120 DVD extras, make sure you check that out.
We're not talking about desserts or deserts.
What are we? I'm confused. You said both.
I know. We're talking about both. Been to Las Vegas. That's a desert, right?
Technically, yeah. Greeley is almost classified as a desert, but it's like a low prairie.
What's the definition of desserts? Let's see if I can spell it right.
Yeah, it depends which one you're talking about. But I've been to a lot of deserts, I guess. And
I definitely just spelled deserts.
You did spell deserts.
That's hilarious.
I told you spelled deserts.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay. What's the definition?
A desert is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs and consequently living conditions are hostile for plant and animal life. The lack of vegetation exposes the unprotected surface of the ground and denudation. That's the only word I couldn't say. About 1/3 of the land, the surface Earth is arid or semi-arid.
What? I have no idea what that word is.
Denudation.
Denudation?
Denudation. That's what it is.
I'm thinking it's denudation, but I have no idea what that means.
Math.
Yep.
So deserts. No, really, this year's definitely not a desert.
But well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're not trying to get political, but
Great
it's just
sand
facts.
dunes. Would it be a desert? Right.
I've been in the sand dunes.
Would that be a desert?
Yeah, I think it's a desert.
That's a stereotypical desert where you think of like, oh, pharaohs and mummies and shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I think when I see.
I mean, I haven't been to Egypt at all, so I haven't seen any pharaohs or mummies and shit.
I'm just saying, man. You just have like a perception of like what something looks like without being there, and that's what I see.
Oh! I see what you're saying. Yeah,
right? Yeah. Arizona is definitely a desert.
Oh, dude, Phoenix. So
Phoenix fucking sucks, bro.
Dude, I love Phoenix in like the wintertime.
Yeah, give me fucking global colding on that bitch because it was fucking wintertime. Dude. Like 70 degrees. I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Dude, yeah, man. Dude, so I was there in like late August, like September, and it was, I've talked about this before, but it was 119, bro.
Yeah. Well, they just had like the whole fucking, like, I think it's 25-day streak of more than 110.
Yeah, they had hit triple. I don't know if it's 110 specifically.
No, it was more than 110 for like at least 10 days.
But they had a streak of like an entire month of triple digits.
Always blaming Mexicans.
Digits.
Always blaming Mexicans for bad climate.
Yeah, I blame New Mexicans.
It's called El Nino. It's not the kid. Stupid.
They named it that because that's a classification of hurricanes.
The kid?
Well, no, they have alphabetical names for each year it happened.
And the kid has what? Anyways,
Nino is the name of
Death Valley. Death Valley is scary.
So yeah,
I almost broke down in Death Valley. Actually saw a car on fire in Death Valley.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
I've been through Death Valley. So Death Valley is in the on your way to Joshua Tree, if I'm remembering correct. Fuck. If I'm remembering correctly.
That peanut barrel's kicking in, baby.
Fuck, man. I got way more drunk on this than on Jory's podcast, and I was way more articulate. But anyway.
It's because you're hanging out with me and Jory can actually talk.
That's very true. But yeah, I think Death Valley, if Joshua Tree isn't in Death Valley, Death Valley is on the way or after. So I went through it at any point. But I remember very specifically, there is a gas station that like there's signs posted. So you go to a gas station like out of San Diego. Or is it before San Diego? I don't remember.
It's LA to Vegas.
Yeah. So it's in Southern California.
It's not Southern.
Joshua Tree's in California.
Death Valley is not though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't remember if it's on the way. So if it's on the way to it, then there's a gas station that says last gas station for 50 miles. Then you hit that gas station, and then immediately after you leave that gas station, it's like last gas station for 50 miles.
Oh, bro, no, Death Valley's like, it's between LA and Vegas. That's wild.
Yeah, so I hit it after, or on the way. So I think we went this way.
Oh, you went to Fresno and shit?
Yeah, so we went
Bakersfield.
like boop out that way.
Yeah, so I think when I went there, I went up to I-70 to Vegas and then to I think down here. It doesn't matter, but
yeah, because Joshua Tree is like before San Diego, so we went Death Valley through there.
Oh yeah, because you guys are moving from Florida to fucking
where
Oregon,
was he?
Right?
No, it was in Northern California.
That's right. Well,
it was
Oregon.
South of San Francisco. I just don't remember which area it was, but anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point. Deserts are fucking wild.
Y'all never felt heat until you get to like a place that's 100, like triple digits, but like
and like high triple digits. Like 100 degrees is fucking hot, but 107 degrees is way fucking hotter than 100 degrees.
Here's a short story that we can talk about, and I love the fact we haven't talked about desserts at all, which I'm putting back in the hat.
Okay, I guess write desserts down now.
There was
because you fucked up because you're bad at spelling. Here, you need a pen.
There was one time I was at me and Armando and our buddy Edgar and Tim went to Phoenix to go see Manchester United play for the first time. They're playing at Club America. I gotta say it in Mexican. I was trying to say club and I was like it's Club America.
Club America.
We walked to the stadium from like the parking space. They have like a whole like entertainment like center, like our district there. It was 109 degrees and we walked in there and I was like, dude, this is fucking miserable. This is stupid. And then we walk into fucking state University of Phoenix Stadium at the time, and it was air conditioned. So like you walk.
Wait, University of Phoenix?
Yes.
Like the online school?
They were the name of this, and that's called State Farm
Okay,
Stadium.
no, just double checking. Just double checking. I thought they were like legit had a stadium, like like ASU stadium.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
This
okay.
They were like, we make enough money to just get the naming rights. No, we can't.
But we don't have sports here. Did you put 2 S's this time?
I did put 2 S's
Okay.
this time. So yeah, we walk in there. It's fucking amazing. And the last day we're there, it's just me and Armando, and we're just like, fuck it, let's just walk somewhere. I was like, dude, this is like a mile walk. Are you sure you want to walk? It's like, yeah, man, fuck it, it's fine. And I'm like,
was not
and I was like,
fine.
all right, bro, I'm gonna document this all on Snapchat. And I'm like, all right, we walking, and like progressively, you just see us being like, oh my god, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, like at the beginning, you're like, I said we shouldn't.
We get to this fucking like taco bar that's in a church, and we're fucking drenched in sweat. I took off my shirt, replaced it with a fucking like wife beater, and we're walking into this like semi-classy place, just fucking with our backpacks. So we just took for this strip and just fucking drenched, and we're like, we just need a place we need some water. We just like ordered water, just like chugging it, and we took Ubers from there on out. It was the funniest thing ever.
How's it feel to be right for once?
I mean,
Did it feel good though?
no, because I said yes. I was like, all right, let's fucking do it. Like I know,
But
it's
no,
about
you
to
did it out of
happen.
spite. You did it out of spite. Spite agreeing does not count.
No, it wasn't spite as much as it was like, all right, let's fuck around and find out. We don't. Yeah, it was.
But
pretty
you
fun.
already knew the answer though.
Oh no, we both knew the answer.
Oh, okay. You guys are just being cheap asses.
No, we're just saying.
You
fuck
guys
it.
from Monterrey or what?
No, we're just like, hey,
Tight asses.
we're like, let's just see how it feels, man.
Dude, I didn't. So I was
I
in.
thought I was gonna lose like 20 pounds, and I didn't.
Oh.
I was really. We went to Red Feather Brewing over there, or not Red Feather, Red Fern, or Red something.
Whatever the fuck it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Redmone.
No, it wasn't.
Come and get your love.
Stay woke.
Oh, that Redmone.
Anyway, you guys, thank you guys again for joining us today. Sorry, this episode was off the hinges. We just, we got with different people.
Yeah. We
It was fine when it was just me and him, and then he got with Jory, and Jory just ruined everything.
we did some extramarital
fuck
affairs.
Jory, fuck Clark, fuck Kimmy, and who else was on this? That's about it, right? That was
Yeah, no, I had 4 people on my podcast. You only had Dakota.
because I don't.
What up, Dakota?
Because you know what?
What up? Step up your game,
You
bro.
know what, Dakota? Our talent is just me and you, and that's all we needed. We didn't need 4 people to fit in through and out. You know, it's fine. But make sure you guys check out DVD Extras. We will have
Our
more
episode
special
has
guests.
40 views.
We will have a special guest and also special hosts, I think, coming up as well. We should definitely
Is that
have.
the next episode or just upcoming episode?
I don't know. You got to talk to the producer.
We'll figure it out.
But also, we should totally just do Dakota and Jory. Just like them. We'll like go get drinks at Patrick's and be like, all right, you guys are doing the host. You guys can host this.
Let
together.
us know. Let us know which order you want to see that in, because I kind of want to fuck around and find out.
I would love to have them first, and then like we switch, and then all 4 of us to be like, who's getting fired?
Yeah. Let's do it on like a day that all of us have off, like a Thursday or a Saturday.
Oh, there's
or
no way.
Sunday
It's gonna
or
have to be a
something.
Sunday for sure. I
Yeah,
think.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know.
guys, thank you so much.
I was literally guessing people's schedules.
Let us know who you guys like, who you don't like. We're not gonna be upset about it.
Don't let us know who you don't like. None of us need that.
Yeah, we need that. We need to be like, hey, G should fucking quit. I'm like, oh god, okay, cool. Thank God. Because Chris is a little bitch. Anyways,
What?
join us for DVD Extras coming up Friday. Thank you guys again so much. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.
That's not how we
Cheers,
do it.
you guys. Thank you
don't
so
do
much.
that. We don't do
Bye.
that. It's all in post.
Fuck.
God damn it, G!